Hey, Gems, what's up? I'm just checking in. It is hot as fish grease outside. So I thought I would come in here and talk to y'all while I drink my Fanta. And I'm mad at Prosperity Thick Girl. So anybody, y'all must agree with me. Prosperity lived closer to me than anybody. And while I was laying up sick, she would talk to me and tell me what she cooked and wouldn't even bring me none. That's how messed up Prosperity Thick Girl is. But Prosperity Thick Girl is doing a live tonight. And she is going to be talking about Arion coming on Love and Marriage Huntsville. So y'all better catch her. Y'all better catch Camera Rail because Camera Rail put it out. I put it out. Show Styles and Spirit put it out. But it came from Anthony Loptes. I just want y'all to know that Arion's supposed to be coming on the show. And I heard that Arion is not going to be holding back with Tisha and Marceau and, the big backs and all those kind of people. So, I don't get this. This my baby right here. Give you the real tea. He had got an attitude with me, too, while I was laying up there in my bed. My stitches was hurting. I went in there and said, let me go mod for him. I let him know that Nene might be on Real Housewives of Atlanta. And, baby, I'm not taking it back. Look, Nene don't work something out. Nene gonna pop up somewhere in the Bravo sphere. She's about to pop up and it's gonna be ugly. Nene, y'all, is about to get ugly. And I don't know if Shamir gonna be able to stay K because they plan on running her and Kelly to the ground. And that's what I'm hearing from the Atlanta streets. The people who don't like Shamir no more. It could be a little bit of jealousy, but giving you the real teas in the house, y'all. Y'all better go like and subscribe to my baby's page. Y'all go like and subscribe to any content creator y'all want to see because I'm telling y'all, these Huntsville streets have been dry, but it's going to get wet in a minute. When they come back on, baby, I got some secrets to tell and I'm going to be spilling it when the show come back on, okay? I'm not going to spoil it because, I don't want no cease and desist from Carlos King, okay? I also want to tell y'all, hi, Juanita. Hey, Gail. Hi, Cameron. I also want to tell y'all some funky shit that's been happening in these streets, okay? Like black people hanging themselves, okay? And there were some interviews with some Trump supporters, and the question was asked, is America great again? And I want y'all to see their responses. But in Tennessee, baby, that boy Justin that they kicked out the house, he done ran and won in District 9 in Tennessee. And y'all, let's not forget, if I have to go get one of them fold-up chairs to remind y'all that Monday was the anniversary of the Montgomery Brawl, honey. You remember when the hat went up in the air and the sea captain was a-knucking and people was running and people was swimming? Oh, they done made songs and everything about it, y'all. But see, that's the attitude y'all need to keep because these people done got emboldened, and I'm going to show y'all with the little girl, the three little mayonnaise girls had epilepsy. The girl had epilepsy. They got her drunk and started beating on her. And I'm going to show y'all a little video. Near Tasha K. Listen, I love Tasha, but she is a roach, okay? She is a crusty roach, okay? Now she done came out. Not only has she came out with Roland Martin, caught in the room with some leopard skin drawers on, okay? And she was warned not to talk about Roland Martin. But now she done aimed higher. Girl done came out and said somebody told her that President Barack Obama is gay. Now, I don't care. I don't care. He will forever be my first black president. The fact is, why do Tasha keep going up under people's clothes? Every time you turn around, she's under somebody's clothes. And look, when they sue her, she gonna say, I ain't got it. But baby, you aiming high. Roland Martin and Barack can get you totally zapped out from YouTube. That's what I don't understand. And that's her bread and meat because she sure got to pay Cardi B. So let's get on this first story about Miss Black Thing hanging herself because, they trying to convince me that black girls be hanging themselves and all black people just start hanging themselves for no reason. Okay, but before I do that, if anybody is up in here and y'all have gotten a divorce, I need y'all to know this and keep this under your hat. If you have been married and got a divorce, now they done made it that you are entitled. Divorced spouses married at least 10 years can claim up to half of her ex's Social Security. And it never lowers the ex check. Now, all of y'all done been beat up, and divorced, left for some reason or another. But a divorced spouse whose marriage lasted at least a decade can collect a Social Security benefit worth up to half of her former partner's. Now, if that ain't good, listen, I've been married, y'all know, 3 times. And those two guys that I was married to over 10 years, I'm about to file for my Social Security because I will be 61 August 15th. Y'all know that's my birthday. Y'all know that's Niecy's birthday too. But 61 and a half, I'm about to file for my Social Security. You can file 61 in 9 months. But I'm going to put those Negro names up on my on my application. I was married to two military men, 1 Army, 1 Navy. That's why I love the USA. Because down there belong to the government in some kind of way. And then, Tim got that official job too. He better not divorce me because I've been married to Tim the longest, and I will put his name up there as well. So I'm not gonna tell them yet, but I'm telling you the truth. My daughter Jade's birthday is August 11th, and her daddy coming into town, and I'm a smile in his face, and I got one of my old military ID cards with his social on it, so I ain't gotta look far to get his Social Security number. So I'm gonna file for my Social Security and put his name on it. So let me tell you, let me tell you this. 10 years of marriage and why the ex check is untouched. The gateway is the length of marriage. A union must have lasted 10 years or more before the divorce because final for a former spouse to qualify on the worker's record. And a marriage of 9 years and 11 months does not count. The applicant must also be at least 62 in most cases, currently unmarried. Oh my God, I got married again and again and again. Those thresholds are strict lines rather than guidelines, which is why the exact wedding and date on file can be decided whether a claim is worth thousands of dollars a year or nothing at all. The payment sits aside of the worker's own benefit rather than the inside of it. The agency rules on benefits for a divorced spouse confirm that a claim does not change what the former worker receives, and it does not touch a benefit paid to the worker's current husband or wife because the amount is calculated from the worker's earning of record at the time. So, that just disqualified my ass being remarried. But Tim gets Social Security, so I'm allowed to get some of his without his numbers being touched. So I'm gonna apply for mine and his. I've been ready for 18 years and got a divorce. I've been divorced for 7 years. Well, you better go ahead and apply because you are allowed to apply. I've been married 18 years and got a divorce for 7 years and loving my true self. Yes. It has been like this in Wisconsin. My stepdad got it from my mom, and I know at least 4 more people. Listen, he must not be remarried, but if I could get it and not be married, I'm going to try to get it. So let's get to this news where this black young lady, y'all not going to believe this. This is in Mississippi. Mississippi again. What is going on down there? Okay. Black people do not hang themselves from trees. Author Rayshonda Lyas speaks out on Mississippi woman Tasia Fortune's death as GoFundMe raises just $2,000. Okay. It says that the woman found hanging from a tree behind a vacant house in Mississippi has now been identified as Tasia Fortune. Author Lyas is the latest person to speak out regarding the death of a Mississippi woman now identified as Tasia. As per reports, the multiple award-winning creator took to Threads on Thursday, August 6th, where she shared the video of herself speaking out for Tasia. In the video, she further pointed to the unusual manner of her body that was found hanging high in a tree. In her visible charge video statement, the author also pointed to what she claimed was a pattern, noting that the medical examiner assigned to the case was the same person, now listen to this, who had investigated Trey Reed and currently is on the investigative team as Nolan Wells. And yeah, I'm going to tell y'all about Trey Reed. Now, in 2025, Trey Reed, a young black man, was reportedly found hanging from a tree at the Delta State University, with his death being ruled as the S word. However, theories later emerged claiming that he was allegedly lynched. On the other hand, Nolan Wells, a black young teenager, had gone on a trip with his friends to Horn Island, Mississippi over the 4th of July weekend. His body was later discovered face down in a body of water under mysterious circumstances, prompting intense backlash and ongoing investigation. Y'all know Nolan Wells' mama is under investigation of at work. Something that don't have nothing to do with what happened on Horns Island. Okay. Question, I'm receiving a disability check. Can I still claim yes or no? You can still claim it because if you're not remarried. And I'm you can get in touch with me. I'll let you know. Hey, Norris. Y'all, that is Norris. Tasia, unfortunately, was a 29-year-old woman whose body was discovered hanging from a tree on Monday behind a vacant house on the 500 block of Road of Remembrance in Jackson, Mississippi. As per reports, Fortune just returned from Kentucky after visiting her family, and her body has now been sent to Mississippi State Medical Examiner Office, and a statement released as part of the fundraiser that was set up for her by Etta Avalavo is described as a strong-minded, big-hearted, vibrant young woman who was deeply loved by her family and friends. Listen, the fundraiser has now raised $2,605, which is 87% of its goal of $3,000 in less than 24 hours. As stated, the money raised from the fundraiser will go towards Tasia's funeral and her burial arrangement to help her family during this difficult time. An investigation into the mysterious circumstance surrounding Tasia's death has now been launched. However, a spokesman for the Jackson Police Department has stated no additional information is being released at this moment because it is an active investigation. And I'm going to tell you, the findings is going to be the S word. It's going to be the S word. It is not going to be, but they keep saying that we are hanging ourselves, and I don't think so. And especially down in them states, Mississippi, Tennessee, Kentucky, Alabama, those states got problems with black folk, and it's more black folk down there, down under. It is. And that's what I'm saying, what is going on. Let me tell y'all another. Now, you bloggers with these big mouths and y'all be talking about folks. I'm going to tell you, is this blogger, right? Now, she didn't get sued, okay? This Mexican cartel boss arrested for allegedly ordering influencer live streamed Merc. Okay. The leader of a Mexican criminal cartel was swept up by authorities after allegedly ordering the brutal unaliving of his son's beauty influencer ex-girlfriend. Now let me tell you what happened. This young lady right here decided that she didn't want to be with him no more. She didn't want to be with this Mexican cartel son. She said, we're done. Finito. And she went out, and the son was allegedly called his daddy and said, I want her out of here. She just don't leave me. She's not going to leave me. And while she was laughing, Ramon Angel Alvarez was arrested as the Power, right? And I don't feel that he is going to be convicted because his father is the biggest Mexican mafia in Mexico, okay? Mexican officials said was known as LR1. He was the main leader of Las Ars, one of the most violent criminal organizations connected to the new generational cartel, a group of allegedly involved in, you know what, extortion and trafficking, okay? We got a lot of trafficking, baby, because I'm going to tell you about a brother who thought that he can hang on the white side, and he is in Florida, and he's being convicted. But he a Republican. In Florida, he being convicted. Let me see. Hey, Bootsy. I'm going to say I'm definitely standing my butt in the city, Philly, New York. And yes, baby, I'm not going down there. I was invited to go to Mississippi. I ain't going there. The gunman was seen on video pretending to be a delivery driver. He asked to confirm her name, and then he pow-powed her in the head and chest, causing her to collapse. Wow, she was live streamed. She was live streaming. And the Mexican Secretary of Security and Citizen Protection said Marquez Pow was connected to R1's son, Francisco Alvarez, who allegedly threatened her after they broke up. Now listen, authorities have arrested another man in connection, because y'all know R1's son ain't going to jail. He's not going to jail at all. He is going to get away with this, okay? I just want y'all to know, brother ain't going to jail. I am telling you now, y'all got to be careful what y'all say, because people are taking bloggers out of here. They suing Tasha K. Okay, they suing that roach. But other people are being sued, and I'm going to tell you the God honest truth. If you are on the internet and I say that you look like a man, you're ugly, or you this, you that, hurt feelings do not equate to lawsuits. Y'all, I've been in so many lawsuits for real. Last year, and they didn't go anywhere because I don't even know why I was in the lawsuits. Okay, y'all, for real, because I didn't even know these people. I didn't mess with these people, so I don't know why they tried to sue me, but it didn't go nowhere. I mean, we had to do litigation and all of that, but it still didn't go nowhere, okay? So I want to tell y'all about another mafioso of New York, John Gotti. In case y'all don't know who John Gotti is. Hey, Kelly. In case y'all don't know who John Gotti is. You know John Gotti went to prison after his right-hand man, his best friend, snitched on him, wore wire, and everything. And John Gotti went to prison. You know, he died over there in that prison cell. Well, he had a sister, Victoria Gotti. You know, Victoria, the one that kept getting facelifts and everything done to her face. She was already a beautiful, stanking woman, but she just kept getting them needles and cut and whatever. Victoria is not on the right side of medication right now. Victoria Gotti had some sons. Remember, she had a little show where she showed her son Carmine. And he was a bad little motherfucker. Oh yeah, Victoria Gotti was the daughter. You're right, Prosperity. Thank you for being here, Prosperity. Everybody's suing Tasha K, Roland Martin. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all some more cases. But anyway, so Victoria Gotti, who was the daughter of John Gotti, she had a son, Carmine. And Carmine got in a little bit of trouble that he have to go to jail. He was supposed to go to jail. But Big Victoria had some kidney problems. So because Victoria couldn't get Carmine out of trouble, um, Victoria Gotti, no, hold on, let me show you. Victoria Gotti's son, Carmine, missed the deadline to give Victoria Gotti his kidney before going to jail. He told her, if you can't get my ass out of trouble, you're not getting my kidney. So we don't know how long Victoria gonna last, because she definitely needs this kidney like last year. Okay, she need this kidney since last year. Infamous John Gotti's grandson, Carmine Anganello, missed a court-ordered deadline to donate a kidney to his mother, Victoria Gotti, after a judge gave him 2-month reprieve on his fraud sentence so he could go undergo the surgery. Now, the judge said, look, you stay out, give your mama the kidney, you heal, and then we'll see about your jail, right? But after Anganello missed the deadline to have the surgery on Monday, August 3rd, his lawyer revealed in court filings on Tuesday, August 4th, that Victoria Gotti, 63, has a serious infection requiring a battery of antibiotics. That's another way to give her son a chance to stay out of jail. She's saying that I got all these infections. I need some penicillin, amoxicillin, all kinds of cillin, but don't lock my son up, okay? It's not going to work. Anganello was originally supposed to report to prison July 20th after he was sentenced to just 15 months. Now, if he got 15 months, he just got to do 85% of that, and then he's going to be back home. It's enough time to get his booty busted in jail, though, in New York, okay? He's going to federal jail, which if Victoria still got money, in New York, they got this federal jail that's just like, it's just like you can play tennis and ride horses and everything. But anyway, he have to do 15 months in federal prison after he pleaded guilty to just $1.1 million COVID fraud scheme in September 2024. However, U.S. District Judge, I can't pronounce the name, gave him 2 additional months before he had to report to prison so he could donate the kidney to his mother. Anganello would be allowed to self-surrender to prison September 18th as long as he donated the kidney to his mother by August 3rd. Gia Giudice, okay, knows this family, okay? And she starts talking about Teresa and Joe prison thing. Anything can happen to your family. Teresa and her children are media whores, okay? As part of the agreement, Anganello was ordered to self-surrender by Monday, August 10th, if he did not undergo the surgery by the deadline. After the decision was made, federal prosecutors argued that they did not agree with Anganello should be able to report to prison 2 months late. This is precisely the basis upon which the defendant sought an Eve sentence adjournment in March. So he told her, you can't keep me out of this bed. I'm not giving you my kidney. So y'all, we might be saying, c'est la vie, goodbye to your girlfriend, to Victoria. I think she's going to be out of here because she really need this kidney. And isn't that something, her kid telling her, if you don't get me out of this, I'm not gonna give you my kidney. These children are something else. So y'all know Things going down. So let me tell y'all something in case y'all don't know. Mark your calendar. September 7th. They're closing the post office in all 50 states. So don't look for no mail September 7th. Don't forget to plan ahead. All postal services location will be closed. Mail won't be delivered, and you can mail some out of drop it in the mailbox. But Labor Day is fast approaching, and September 7th is an observation of Labor Day. So y'all don't forget that you will not be able to get no mail. Now, let's talk about water, H2O. In case some of y'all don't know, that is what it's called, H2O. Lake Mead, nation's largest reservoir, reaches its lowest water in record. I mean, Lake Reservoir always has the water, okay? The water level at Lake Mead, the nation's largest reservoir by storage capacity, hit a record low on Thursday. That was yesterday. Lake Mead pool elevation hit the new low at 1,040 feet, breaking the previous record of 1,040 feet in July 2022. Guess who they blaming it on? Data centers. Y'all, that reservoir is our emergency for everywhere, and they done hit a record low. So the reservoir formed by the Hoover Dam on the Colorado River is located in Nevada and Arizona and supplies waters to millions of U.S. residents. Prolonged drought conditions have exceptionally low snowpack have contributed to significant declines in water levels at several Colorado Rivers basins. So what I'm hearing, if you live in California, Nevada, and all those places, they're going to ask you to reserve water. If you live in that area, you use more water than you're supposed to, they're going to start you off by giving you the little drip water. Drip, drip, drip. This is all the water you're going to be getting in your house. Drip, drip, drip. We had Tom Selleck that this drought happened to in 2022. They told him that he couldn't use a lot of water, and he did. Not only did he give a big fine, but they didn't give him enough water to wash his behind. His crops died and everything. And, you know, he's saying, if I'm a celebrity, if I can pay for the water, give it to me. But they took his water. They even slapped Kim Kardashian with a big water bill. I'm just letting y'all know. Y'all better prepare for this water thing happening out here, because it's about to get ugly, and a lot of people need to wash up. Just wash up. Okay, so let me get to some of these. My Lundy Lou, y'all, she is on vacation. I miss her so much. I miss my little Lundy Lou, but you know, she's showing her little tail in another state, and I'm happy for her. They're trying to bring Love and Marriage DC back, and I love Jamie Rayner. I want to see Joy up there, but DJ Quick then he confirmed the Silvers are done with Love and Marriage DC. Why do I think DJ Quick is done? Because what he do in the dark was coming to the light, and I really feel that. I really believe that. He is done. I'm glad he's done. And get on out of here. Don't come back, Ashley, because I never liked Ashley anyway. Anyway, in real life, I know Ashley. I don't like Ashley, period, whatsoever. Let me show y'all about Justin Pearson right quick. Justin Pearson has won the Democratic primary for Tennessee 9th Congressional District. Oh, you remember they threw him out. You remember to see that little white lady right there next to him? She was the one that stood with those two black people in the Tennessee area. And I am so happy. Young people is giving us hope. Everybody is fired up for him winning. Now, let's get to some messy mess. I don't know if y'all went on Instagram and saw the viral little boy he wore him a skirt to school, and well, the father is speaking up for his son. I want y'all to see this. Hold on. Now look. Now wait a damn minute. Well, here's the father for those who are asking. This is the boy's father. Father of viral skirt ran boy responds to critics with new photograph of them together. Now, in case y'all can't see this real good, Daddy got on lashes. Daddy got on lashes. So apparently he has told his son, you can be who you want to be. And, don't worry about anything. And listen, we got to come to acceptance of whatever people choose to do with their own life. It's called minding your business. That's what it's called. So he is responding, and he ain't saying much. So let me see if he gonna say a little something. He ain't saying nothing. He ain't said nothing yet. So it could be AI. I'm so sick of this Clarissa Shields and Remy Ma mess. I'm going to tell y'all why. Because we have had another celebrity that had a baby by somebody else's husband. And we know that Remy cheated first. Now, I'm a New Yorker, and I'm going to be the first one to say Remy has always did her own thing. And now, but would they be talking about Clarissa Shields if she was a light-skinned black girl? I just wonder. Would we be talking about Clarissa Shields if she was light-skinned? Clarissa Shields is not a singer. She's a boxer. Her body done been big. Wait a minute. But let me share this with y'all so y'all can share this with all y'all Republican Party. Okay? The Republican law, save the fetus, starve the child, honor the soldier, abandon the veteran, enrich the corporations, fleece the workers, protect the abuser, blame the victim, quote the Bible, but ignore every verse. Do y'all see that happening? I see that happening. 100,000 veterans have lost their homes. Save the fetus. That means no abort, you know what I'm saying. Starve the children. They're taking food stamps in all 50 states. They're lessening food stamps, putting people off of food stamps. Honor the soldier. Oh, they're honoring the soldier because they in this war over there, and they need young people to come up there and start fighting. Because I did hear a black farmer did say he mad at Donald Trump because he told us once he got rid of all the Mexicans, the black people was going to come in the fields and work. He said not one of those Negroes that came in here and picked this lettuce, picked this wheat, then picked this stuff, and we not coming. I'm speaking for all of us. None of us is going to pick nothing out nobody's field, honey. Nothing. Okay? Quote the Bible. Satan knows the Bible. He do. Satan knows the Bible. Remember, Satan used to be an angel. And they do ignore every verse. Now, I want to get to you and tell you that they are protecting the abusers. And y'all wouldn't believe the abusers are a lot of not black men. No. Not black women. You know who they are. And they coming out one by one. But they don't want to put all of them on the internet and on TV like they doing the black folks. They putting the black people out there, okay? They are putting it. But baby, there has been one accusation that came out, and baby, this is for you. Byron Trump is now pulled in the what crimes investigation of Andrew and Tristan Tate. And Mr. 47 is reportedly furious. They exclaim that the children of the should be investigated. How quickly they forget their relentless persecution of Hunter Biden. And baby, I'm telling you right now, Donald done came out and answered that. He said, all my children, should not be investigated. They are under presidential protection. Instead of saying no. Byron didn't do that. Byron didn't do that. He said that his son should be under protection. So what did y'all make him do? Let me touch that. Let me touch that. I don't know, because I didn't think Byron was like, really here. I didn't think, that he was all together. But evidently Byron been doing some crazy stuff. Yes. Now, let me give y'all some examples of what people been out here doing. Count me out. We not picking no cotton. He is stupid for believing dumb. Oh, he is, baby. I got to show y'all this video. But let me show y'all where privilege, and I left the W word off right quick. But I just want y'all to watch this.
Get out of my fucking sight. You're not on your property now, so I'm not getting you. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Face. Get out of my fucking sight. You're not on your property now, so I'm not getting you. Yeah. Hey, I want you out of my fucking face. Hey, can you please not touch me? Out of my face. This is not your property. I'm not going anywhere. I don't care. Don't touch me anymore, bro. I didn't say nothing to you when I walked up here. I'm from out here, so I did not. When I walked up here, I did not say a fucking word to you. You started this shit. You better not get the fuck out of my sight. I ain't going anywhere. You better not touch me no more. I'm not from Florida. I'm from Texas. Hey, I don't give a fuck where you're from. I don't give a fuck either, nigga. Hey. Now touch me again, I'm gonna beat your bitch ass. Hey. I'm gonna show you how to get black, motherfucker. Hey. Touch me again, I'm gonna beat your bitch ass. Nigga. So all that on my motherfucking face. Do me a favor. Go on. Come on, Javon. Get the fuck out of here.
This is how you stand on business with these racist, ignorant motherfuckers. I get some of these white.
That has been happening a lot. That white privilege and that presidente then got them thinking that they can play like that. And the young boy was like, this ain't your property. And I'm out here fishing. And guess what? I want y'all to watch it again, because the young white man stayed out of, he mind his business. You see the young white man over there? And then he said, uh-oh.
Can you please not touch me? Out of my face. This is not your property. I'm not going anywhere. I don't care. Don't touch me anymore, bro. I didn't say nothing to you when I walked up here. I'm from out here, so I did not. When I walked up here, I did not say a fucking word to you. You started this shit. You better not get the fuck out of my sight. I ain't going anywhere. You better not touch me no more. I'm not from Florida. I'm from Texas. Hey. I don't give a fuck where you're from. I don't give a fuck either, nigga. Hey. Now touch me again, I'm gonna beat your bitch ass.
Here
I'm gonna show you how to get black, motherfucker. Hey. Touch me again, I'm gonna beat your bitch ass. Nigga. So all that on my motherfucking face. Do me a favor. Go on. Come on, Javon. Get the fuck out of here.
This is how you stand on business with these racist, ignorant motherfuckers. I don't get some of these white people who want to have this authority over black people. Like it's their God-given right to control what we do, say, or go. It's not your fucking duty to control or patrol black people. I'm so fucking glad to come across this video.
Some of them think that president up there is really going to, protect them. But, we have learned to lay hands. Pastor, lay hands on people. And that boy on him. Now, if you don't get out my face, I'm going to beat your damn ass. I'm not from here, Florida. I'm from Texas. And that said a lot. He told him, look, go ahead. Get out my face. And Mr. Old Man thought that he was going to take care of that bull. And he got dealt with, okay? So let's get on to the roach. Because I got to call her a roach for this. Now, listen to this, y'all. She always under somebody's clothes.
I can care less what Obama does. His sexuality. Yes, he is the first black president. And I had to present a whole Zoom unwinding why Obama is gay. It's not alleged. He told his girlfriend. So he was with a girlfriend. This is why he was in law school, white girl at the time. she was living in Asia, and he had wrote letters to her, and he had revealed himself to her, something that he had never told anybody before, I guess, in his life. And he had put in his letter, he was like, due to the calling and the purpose on his life, these letters are at Emory University. These letters are approved by him. He authenticated the letters and gave the author of his autobiography, I'm not mistaken, it's a biography or autobiography, don't get me the line, to publish the letters. And then they omitted some of the information, but of course they did share the information that was omitted because they didn't want that to be.
Now, if he gave consent for them to publish the letters, why didn't they publish all of the letters? Tasha, these people are having, girl, you're going to lose your page. And then listen to this. Now, this guy who used to work with Obama, his little boyfriend gonna come up and start speaking. Listen.
The subject of, why he became president or why he's president, first black gay president. And there was a video of a man by the name of Chicago Kid. His name is Polonius Hart. And he put up a video.
What's up, y'all? My name is Polonius Hart. I'm 24 years old. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. And this video will be about the Senator Emil Jones. He is a senator of the...
Now, he said Senator Emil Jones. He didn't say Senator Barack Obama. He didn't say the student Barack Obama in school. He said another name.
14th District of Chicago, Illinois. My backstory on him is I dated him. Just so you guys know I'm not lying about knowing him, here's a picture of me and him laid up. I done been to this man's house so many times. I know his address, everything. Here are the messages. So he hit me up from his fake number. He goes by Mike. That's like his fake name that he gives people.
Saw he posted a picture of Obama.
Here's my picture with Cat Williams. Back in the day, I have several, but we've never laid up. You see the picture with Cat Williams? I have never laid up with this man. So, Felonious, whatever your name is, you're talking about another man. You're not talking about Obama. So why would Tasha Roach K put this out about Barack?
Was godson, Emil Jones III. His father is Emil Jones Jr. Obama quoted and has a picture that he autographed, okay, and he credits Jones and says, "I would not be in the Oval without you, my friend." These two came up while Obama was leaving law school and entering the Senate.
So Felonious, who is 24 years old, was not in no school with Barack Obama. Barack Obama is in his 50s, almost in his 60s. And Felonious is saying that he used to sleep with Barack Obama's friend. Which, so what? Who cares? Look, Tasha is always barking up and down for a lawsuit. Now, I want to show y'all where, here go Sydney Star.
No, Charlamagne. Okay, look, Charlamagne.
I believe it.
I'm gonna tell you about Charlamagne.
Go ahead.
Angela Yee showed him a picture of me before I even came to the.
I saw that.
The Black Breakfast Club.
Yeah, I saw that on Adam 22.
Angela showed Charlamagne a picture of me, a beautiful picture.
Okay.
And he was like, "Damn, she's fine as hell." And
so, are you implying that Charlamagne the God could possibly be gay because he thought Sydney Star was a woman and said she's fine as hell? Tasha is aiming very high to sue people. Very, very high. She's going to Barack. Then she's going to Charlamagne the God. She went to Roland Martin. She said Don Lemon is gay. And we know it. Gay, married, everything. But why does Tasha K keep aiming under people's clothes, okay? Keep aiming under people's clothes. She ain't gonna have a page by long. So anybody who desires to be a blogger, it's almost time for you to come on, because Tasha K about to lose all her subscribers. First of all, you lost me with the gay thing about Barack Obama. Who cares? He ran our country, and that desires some level of respect. Tasha K and him needs to be buddies because that's all she talks about. Yes, you went after Cardi. You still running your mouth. Pay that girl her money because she is not backing down. She wants her money. She wants her money. Okay, let's get to Roland Martin. This is not about anything he might have did in a bedroom. I don't care about that. I don't care who does what in a bedroom, okay? But listen to what Roland's saying. And what he's saying is real. And it's facts to me. Now, y'all analyze it.
This thing is happening. This is happening. This is not a moment for us to sit on the sideline. This is where we need everybody fully engaged. Because I'm telling you, they are targeting Black America. There's a bullseye on Black people in this country. And so I don't care what any rapper has to say who got a pardon. I don't care what anybody else who's talking about, oh, how Trump is their best friend. These people do not have the interest of Black America at heart. They want to destroy the entire Black infrastructure of civil rights, economics, social justice, education, health. You name it, they want to destroy it. This thing is happening. This is happening.
Facts. Look around. You cannot ignore this no more. You cannot ignore what is really happening in our world, okay? Then I want to ask a question, but let's listen to some Trump supporters. Listen to this.
Does America feel great again?
No, not at all. Well, I can get laid off tomorrow, then I'm pretty much homeless. Because, you can't save now.
Does America feel great again?
Not in the way everyone wanted. With gas prices and you can't afford to breathe at this point.
What does it feel like to be living in these conditions right now, in these economic conditions right now?
Hurt, very hurt. I try to do, sorry, I cried. I try to do a lot for my kids, and I can't do much.
It's hard, especially as a father, because you ain't got that extra cash to go and spoil your kids.
The middle class is definitely being affected, yeah. Low class might as well, crawl in a hole.
You still can't beat inflation, no matter what. Well, it seems we never catch up.
Does America feel great again?
No, not at all. Well, I can get laid off tomorrow, then I'm pretty much homeless. Because, you can't.
Why these people were interviewed? Because they all voted for Trump 2020. And so forth and so on. And they thought that it was going to affect the DEI, black and brown. It seems like everybody is getting touched by the hands of Trump. That's exactly what's happening. So, I can't say I feel sorry. Because it could happen to me too. But, if you get a letter from the mortgage company and they tell you that you have to get out of your property, you ain't got to leave for a year or so. Who's going to? A year. So don't feel sorry. What is that? What is you saying, Prosperity? No feminists or whatever your name is. That is not that man's name. Oh, I don't know what the man's name is. Y'all heard of feminist, whatever. Wait a minute, what? Yep, Tasha K. Tasha K wants to be sued. She do. Hey, Renee. I'm glad. Listen, Renee, I got your address. I need y'all. Tanya, you need to get the people address who won. Hey, Peanut. Y'all better go over there and see Peanut. Y'all better check out these content creators. They up and coming. Let's get Peanut to 1,000 so we can be monetized. I don't think Peanut is worried about being monetized, but let's support each other. White people got what they deserve. They voted for Trump. Amen. I feel the same way. Look, I don't feel sorry at all. Because, black people, we gonna get together. Yes, we're going to get together. And let me tell you about this case. And this is what Peanut do on her page, okay? We're going to talk about this. Wait a minute. We're going to talk about this Georgia guy, right? Y'all remember this case when it happened? Georgia homeowner walks free after he and deleted 3 masked teenagers who was trying to rob his house at 4 in the morning. Well, in case y'all didn't know it, a Georgia homeowner will face no charges after and unaliving 3 masked teenagers who attempted an armed robbery outside his home at around 4 a.m., with authorities determining he acted in lawful self-defense under the state Stand Your Ground law. The incident took place in Conyers. That's where Dr. Heavenly lived. Roughly 25 miles southeast of Atlanta, where 3 teens who were 16, 15, 2 was 16 and 1 was 15, approached 3 residents in the front yard of the home with their faces covered. According to the Rockdale County Sheriff Office, one of the teens was brandishing a hand pow and fired first. Okay? At the resident, in which point the homeowner drew his own pow and returned fire, striking all 3. 1 was unalived on the scene, while the other 2 were pronounced unalived at a local hospital. None of the intended robbery victims, they weren't injured. They was taken out. So Sheriff Eric Lovett confirmed that 2 weapons were recovered at the scene from the young boys, okay? Were found on all 3 suspects. Signs posted on the property had explicitly warned the trespassers that they could be powed if could possibly be a stand your ground type of case. Levitt said at the press conference following the shooting, noting that investigators had interviewed all witnesses and residents involved, because other residents was getting robbed too. Georgia is one of 25 states which stand your ground law on the books. Now, there's a lot of states stand your ground, so y'all better stop playing with these people. After reviewing the evidence, authorities confirmed that the homeowner was legally defending himself, his family, and his property, and no charges were ever filed against him. The case continued to fuel debate. Let me tell you some of these comments now. We got to get into these comments because that is the best part of the show, okay? The best part of the show is the comments, y'all. This lady right here said, you could have scared them. You didn't have to delete them. So, this is what I'm trying to say. He could have scared them. They was going to bust in his house at 4 o'clock in the morning. 3 of them, they were packed. They had their blickies with them. You thought they was going to go in and say, fix me a turkey sandwich, and it was going to be over. No, they went in there to purposely harm if they had to. And this woman is so mad, Mary Lowe. She said, you could have scared them. You didn't have to get. And then somebody said, respectfully, they came to rob him and his family, and they blanked at him, and they deserve what they got. This lady is really going off in this chat with these people. I said, oh no. And so somebody say, Mary Lowe, how the F was he supposed to know they were teens when they had on masks? And oh my God, it's just they eating her up in this thing, and I was like, He did what he had to do. I am on the side of the homeowner. You coming here uninvited. We're not having a tea party. I will not attempt to cook for you in my kitchen at all. If you come in here at 4 in the morning with a blicky, I believe in standing my ground. And in Virginia got this little special law. If you come inside the house and I sit you down permanently, I'm not going to jail, okay? Hit the like button. Y'all, here go. This is what I need y'all to make sure. Now, we had 3 people to win. I know. Tanya, please tell us who they were. MC Kenzie. MC Kinsey. This is the author of Delirium. Now, let me tell y'all something. After reading Delirium Part 1, hold on. After y'all read Delirium Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3, because I got all 3 parts. Let me see. Okay. This is Delirium 1. Okay, hold on. I don't want to take that down. Tanya, can you repost that right there? I don't want to take this down, but I'm not lying, y'all. After y'all read Delirium, A Tale of Sex and Love, y'all got to get to the second part. The Tale of Sex and Love, Book 2. This is talking about Daniel and Monica. This one is talking about Omar and Patricia, right? And then when you get on Book 3, this is Book 3. Book 3. What you see that? Holy Hose. Baby, holy hose. Now, we used to call Pastor Pickle Penis Holy Whore. And these are holy hoes, okay? So this is Kyra and Calvin. Now, after you read Delirium, let me fucking tell you, I'm not lying. You're gonna be delirious. Because the books are delicious. And goddamn, you got to read book 1, 2, and 3. Now, she is coming out with more books because not only have she wrote Delirium that you're going to turn up to. Wait a minute. You're going to get Bella Jolie and her beast, honey. Look, Brent Castillo is a millionaire and former kingpin fighting for legitimacy. He doesn't make emotion decisions until he meets Bella Jolie. She is beautiful and wounded and a possible witness to a crime. Bella Jolie is placed in his hands. He was supposed to unalive her, but instead, baby, he married her to protect her from his enemies. He would do anything. The hard part is preventing her from ever knowing the truth about him. He is the beast in a Briani suit. Baby, this man was supposed to unalive her, but she put that snapper, that killer kitty on him. And instead of killing her, he married her. When I tell you, my eyes are already big. But baby, I can't put it down. I can't put it down. Look. I told y'all I had 3 winners the other day. And we're going to have to, if y'all want to order these books, they $20, 2021. Y'all need to order these books. And it ain't going to be no delay. You ain't going to be waiting for your stuff a month from now or never get your order. Let me stop being mean. This is not a Canvas Beauty, and this is not a 7th Street. This is a MC Kinsey production. She is writing. She got one melody and I forget the name of that one because I ain't got that one yet. But y'all better read Bella Jolie and her beast. Y'all better read Delirium. Y'all, it's delicious. The book is delicious. And y'all gonna be, oh my God, y'all gonna be saying, whoa, why can't I be making love like this? Whoa. As long as they aren't attempting to retreat, it is legal in many states and do such action if one, you live in one of those states that stand your ground. Y'all hit my like button. Y'all share my video. I want y'all to get into it. I want y'all to watch y'all backs out there. Y'all, we got to get it together, okay? Mayor Mandani. Y'all all know that I'm from New York, so don't act like you know. But Mayor Mandani then got his ass on the internet in Facebook groups. He is on Instagram. He is on Threads. He is listening to the people of New York and doing things that they ask him to do, which is clear up some of the trash and everything. Let me let y'all know from another New Yorker. Right, man.
The best mayor of the nation because now Donnie will go down as the best mayor of the nation because now he's watching social media videos and actually listening to the people.
Trash cans, these are terrible. Even though you redesigned them, they're just not big enough.
New York, it's time to talk trash. Not like that. I'm talking about getting the trash off our streets and into these bins. We've been rolling out our trash containerization plan across all
The
5.
New Yorker uploaded a TikTok asking Mamdani to please fix the elevator on 72nd Street because it's incredibly hard for her to take her child to school. Days later, the mayor had people fixing the elevator at 72nd Street and now it's fixed.
Oh, Mamdani, bro, we need your help, gang. We need your help. We need your help. Look, like, gang, why is there a whole hole in the road, gang? That big ass hole. You see all these cracks, gang? And then there's another one right there. What's this? Hey, y'all see how the world works, bro? You see how in the morning I said there was 2 potholes, right? Look what happened after I come back from work. What, nigga? Nigga, Mamdani, I did not know you was like that.
His response to the public on social media has gotten so successful that now people are even memeing about it.
Mamdani, we need a pendulum squat in my gym. This leg press is good. This leg press is really bad. Mamdani, replace this leg press with a pendulum squat.
Do you know about this? Let me know in the comment section below and make sure you follow me for more content like this.
Now, Mayor Mamdani is American because he was born in America. But we're not putting our trust in black people because you know the last mayor was a black man. And he was dirty. And then we had, you know, the white man who got sued, and 2 black women in Georgia was able to get his money because he was dirty working with Trump. Now we got Mamdani. He on social media. He listening what needs to be done, and in 48 hours he is zapping. Because if you go to my hometown, Manhattan, trash day, the trash is on the curb in just bags, and it's nasty, and it's cat and rats and roaches. And one day I mistaked thinking it was a cat, and it was a rat tearing up the trash and looking me right dead in my face like, what you gonna do? So we got Mayor Mamdani, and I'm very happy. I just want to go back to New York so bad and live there. I just miss home. But we are going to take a trip. We're about to take a trip. Yes, get Mildred's book, Renee. Please, everybody who won a book. It was Renee who won. I didn't write it down, but I did send the address of the people who sent me the address. I sent it to Mildred, but it was one more person, and I don't know who it is. So if y'all could get that into Tanya, like, look, okay. You know, Nisi is my boss, and Tanya is like my secretary. I love her. I love her. I love Tanya like all outdoors, okay? But I want to tell y'all people who taking flights. Hey, y'all better listen to me right now. Oh, yes, Kelly. When Shauna read them books with her soothing voice. Oh, y'all. Shauna got a surprise for y'all. I'm going to let her bust it. But when Shauna read them books with her soothing voice, was I could do anything after the fact. Congratulations, conversations, and Shauna for doing what y'all do. Yeah. All right.
These photos appear to show maggots and what looks like mold covering dishes inside a Flying Food Group facility, an airline catering company next to LAX, which supplies in-flight meals for dozens of international and domestic carriers.
And you can see the pictures. They're unbelievable, you know, how much mold and how disgusting they are.
Susan Minato is co-president of Unite Here Local 11, which has filed a complaint with the California Division of Occupational Safety and Health, or Cal-OSHA, on behalf of workers. The union says workers have reported maggots, mold, cockroaches, and other vermin, along with problems with soap, paper towels, and extreme heat at Flying Food Group's LAX location. The complaint describes one incident in June, when a worker opened dish carts that had been sitting for an extended period. Inside, the worker reportedly found decomposing food, flies, and what she believed were maggots and mold. She claims she recommended discarding the dishes, but instead was told to wash them because they were needed for an upcoming flight. She claims she was not given a mask or respirator and became ill. These photos appear to show maggots and what look...
If any of y'all are flying out of LAX, a border plane, you better take the pretzels and a Coke. Or do like I did when I flew from Japan. I had some chicken fried. I put it in some foil with biscuits. And the only thing I ate on the flight was rice on my 27-hour flight from Narita Airport to LA. I don't eat on the plane, and I don't even want the peanuts. I don't even eat that. I don't eat any of those things. Okay, I want to share this one important story with y'all. It was shared to me, and I really want to share the story. So listen to this.
They now have vans that are driving around your city that can see through your walls, see through your car, and anything else they want to see through. These vans are called backscatter vans. It's a mobile X-ray screening system that is built into the van. They drive around neighborhoods and target cars and houses that they think has drugs in them, or if they feel like you're selling drugs or you have drugs in your car, they can target your car. They can even see if you're hiding people in your car. What's crazy is they don't have to have a warrant to do this. When they're driving by or you're driving by, this is how it looks if you have drugs in your car. They can see it. And if they want to at any time, they can target houses that they think people are selling drugs. They can see if you have guns in your car. Anything illegal, they can see. They can literally see inside of your home. These vans were originally designed so that the military could detect explosives, guns, any type of weapons, or any type of threat. They're using these vans in major cities like Los Angeles, Miami, New York, and you never know where they're at or whenever the police or the government decides to use them. They could be parked outside of your home right now. They now have vans that are driving around.
Backscatters. Baby, they is trying to, I heard here that they really want everybody to turn in their weapons. They want everybody to turn in their weapons because they're saying they don't want a civil war. What? How I know that Mr. White Man turned in his weapon? No. I would not do that. I'm not turning in my weapon. Yes, those who were winners. Yes, it was and so she became Phoenix and Renee. They got those two. Yes, please make sure that she get it because I already paid for the books. Please do not fly. The best thing you can do is get y'all tickets and Amtrak, and we'll take your car on a train. Yes, they will take your car on the train. They sure will. Yes, ma'am. Yes, they will. Y'all know I'm doing random stories today. I'm just checking in a little bit. Good Lord. I seen somebody having a baby again. She just had one day. Let me see. I'm gonna teach that on a page. R. Kelly wants anybody and everybody to write him. R. Kelly, for real, is begging for people to write him letters. He is missing everybody. This is him for real. Sylvester Kelly, this is his number. He is in Buckner Medium Federal Correctional Facility. That is his P.O. Box. He is asking people to Western Union him. And you need to just follow these instructions to send him money for MoneyGram. He wants you, anybody interested in this address, that is 09627. If y'all want to write him letters, y'all can write him at the federal prisons. Robert Sylvester Kelly, yes, your letter will go to Des Moines, out of Iowa, and then they will ship the letter to him. He's crying. He said he needs support. He's playing basketball. He's showing y'all some pictures. I just asked, looking at that face, I thought you said, I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. What you doing in prison? Yeah, but he's asking that you please write him letters while he is in Buckner Medium Facility, the Federal Correctional Institute, P.O. Box, Buckner, North Carolina. If you would like to write R. Kelly, please, please, please hit me up and I will give you his address. And so you can write him. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you just want to. Like, why? Y'all, they are putting out accusations. But I'm going to show y'all something fun. Oh, I can't show y'all because it got music in it. Lord have mercy. I wanted to show y'all where some of these teenage... Oh, let me show y'all this one story, then I'm out of here. Look at that.
Kill this bitch. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, Audrey? No, I'm really about to kill this bitch. What you gonna do?
Trigger warning.
No, where can we hide the body at? That ass, or else slow. What is you finna do? You trying to leave this house, bitch, and I'm gonna drag you by your fucking hair, bitch. Audrey, talk all that shit that you was talking over the phone. Talk it now. Talk it now. Fuck. Ah! Bitch, shut up.
Now, I can't watch no more. Because I was very angry about this. But I want to read to y'all.
What you gonna do, Audrey? No,
I'm going to read to y'all.
What you gonna do?
Wait a minute.
What you gonna do, Audrey? No, I'm really about to kill this bitch. What you gonna do?
Okay. Audra. This is a disturbing video. Audra was a black woman allegedly lured by her 3 friends, then attacked. She was attacked. They beat her, got her drunk, knowing that she had epilepsy. So, a new post, the victim Audrey Mascarick speaks out after disturbing video allegedly shows 3 women attacking her. She says they knew she had epilepsy, got her drunk, beat her, threatened to unalive her, and she later discovered she was pregnant. And then they give you the name of these young ladies. She was pregnant. And guess what happened to those girls? They were not arrested. They were not arrested. But there's people up here pleading. Internet, please do your job and find these 304s ASAPs. So they recorded their own evidence against them. Yes, they did. Where they at? People are asking. Where they at? We need to roll up. Baby, there's things happening. I'm just saying. But I just want to leave this with y'all before I leave, y'all. Before I leave, I want to leave this.
In the water. Fade in the water, children fade in the water. There was trouble in them Alabama waters. Fade in the water. Fade in the water, children fade in the water. There was trouble in them Alabama waters. Somebody said there's a fire in the water. A group of
And the star of the show, see the little chair sitting over there minding his business? The chair over there sitting there minding his business. Uh-oh. The star of the show. It is Black History National Chair Team Day. Don't you ever forget what we're capable of doing together. Now, I'm not talking about violence. I ain't saying go out there and start, attacking. But I'm saying, like your mama said, somebody hit you, hit them back. Please do not fly. Marcella, New York is allowed to have guns. Yes, they are. And if they weren't allowed, everybody in the hood I know got a blicky. What about sending letters to prison? They will open it up. I don't know what you want to put in a letter to prison. But hey, I'm not going to write him because you got to remember that he enslaved women. That's what I feel. College students supposed to be sending. They won't be trusting nobody. Listen, we need to teach our daughters these rappers and stuff. They don't mean them no good. For real. One more, my last story, and then I'm gone, y'all. For real. Skeletal remains of 53 people found buried at the Playboy Mansion. And where did they invite all these people? They invited them to the Playboy Mansion. Bill Cosby and all these people. Ball players. Everybody ran up to the Playboy Mansion. So who was these 53 skeletons? Huh? I just want to know. Are these women who didn't want to cooperate? Baby, we got to teach our people about that money. College students supposed to be sending so they won't be trusting nobody in the dorm room. Okay, so I just want to tell y'all I love y'all. Keep your ears to the ground. I want to tell y'all MC Kinsey, y'all can go on Amazon. I'm going to tell y'all better get Bella and Jolie. Y'all better get all three. This trilogy, y'all better get number 1, Delirium, the Tale of This, and then you need to get book 2, Daniel and Monica. Oh, and you want to get book 3. Now let me tell y'all about each book in the back. I'm gonna tell y'all right quick. Okay, Delirium number 1. There's a surge attraction from the moment Omar and Patricia met. A spark of desire they couldn't explain or deny. Just one time wasn't enough. Now y'all got to get into it. All right. So book two. Playing with fire has a risk. Daniel and Monica were willing to take their chances. Daniel always felt the spark when close to Monica. Their heat was all-consuming, a passion so fiery it could not be contained or extinguished. Succumbing to their desires, it was evident their passion would burn forever. The lust for each other was smoldering hot, but their love burned hotter than 1,000 suns. This is book 2. And baby, maybe they wasn't supposed to be putting fire on each other. Y'all gotta read the book. Okay, then book 3 to the trilogy. This is about Kyra. Kyra wanted nothing to do with the church or pseudo-religious people. Kyra lived life on her terms with no apologies. With a face like an angel and a body built for sin, the temptress used her body and sex appeal like armor to protect her heart, swearing off love, marriage, or any social religious restraints. All of this is tested when he wants her in a biblical way. Kyra stumbled into the strong arms of Calvin, the sexy cowboy and gentleman she didn't know she needed. From the moment she looked into his eyes, she could see a future with him. There's only one problem. One. He's a devout man of faith. Now, you know, he was a man of faith, but he wanted her in a sinful way. And she didn't want to be a part of religion, but maybe Calvin turns her in and out in the name of the church. Y'all got to grab these books. They $20 on Amazon. Look for the author, MC Kinsey. Y'all read these books. Baby, we're going to be locked in for a long, cold winter. Because the Farmer's Almanac has come out. And baby, they say we're going to have a very, very cold winter. Yes, let me read that to y'all right quick. Y'all keep Destiny in y'all prayers. Please, please, please. Because I think her ex-husband is trying to mock her. I'm telling you the truth. Her ex-husband is trying to mock her. And, you know, we want to keep Destiny in our prayers for real. Like this clown. He know what he doing. He know what he doing. Okay. I want to tell y'all the almanac. The almanac predicts a winter of sharp contrast with an active southern storm tracking. It's going to be very cold. Nipsey is going to be snow, sleet. For 2026, 2027, snow, sleet, and surprises could define the winter season, according to the Farmer's Almanac. The forecast calls for a mix of conditions across the country, with some areas seeing frequent storms, increased precipitation. Lord. Temperatures interrupted by sudden cold snaps. It's supposed to be sudden cold snaps, baby. We supposed to be cold. This is the forecast for the Farmer's Almanac. It's saying we're going to have some icy storms, disruptions, energy disruptions. Y'all go to Lowe's. And right now, this is the time to do it. Get y'all a little kerosene heater or one that y'all can use the little things that we do the thing with. In case your power go out, you can put that little thing on it and keep your house warm. Y'all get ready, okay? But I recommend that you read Delirium. You will be delirious because those books are delicious. Y'all get into it. I love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm going to talk about something other than news. Y'all, I'm trying to be good and not talk about people. And I'm just trying to be good. So I love you until the show come on. And then I got some juicy tea. Bye. I love you. Bye, Roach. I know you watching. Tasha K.